So as most of you already know, Rockstar has acquired the ownership over FiveM, and the real question here is whether this is a good thing or bad thing for the future of FiveM. Now there's many different things that I want to discuss in this video to come to a conclusion, but let me quickly introduce to you what FiveM is. FiveM, it's its own application that has a whole ton of mods for the GTA 5 game, and because of this, GTA 5 was able to stay relevant according to some due to the increasing demand for role-playing experiences. But outside of that, FiveM also has other things to offer that are not necessarily just role-playing. The only way to access this application is to own a PC. Till this day, I still wonder why people who own PCs decide to go onto the regular GTA Online servers and hack and mod there when you can easily hop in a FiveM server and you have 10 times more mods there that are 10 times better. But then again, hey, what's a gaming experience without some trolls, right? And all of this may sound great, but with the recent ownership from Rockstar over FiveM, the biggest problems GTA RP servers are facing now are the policies that Rockstar are enforcing. No importing of assets from other games, no use of real life branded clothing, and the biggest one that most people play FiveM for in the first place is no branded vehicles. Now believe it or not, these policies were actually something that existed way before Rockstar came into the picture, but throughout the years of FiveM's existence, not one person has enforced those policies. Since the start of 2020, more and more people kept joining the FiveM community, and with that creating more servers for role-playing, but no one in authority ever took the initiative to actually review what was happening inside these servers, at least to the best of my knowledge. It went so far that for 3 years now, I'm pretty sure that there wasn't a single server that hadn't broken one of those policies. And as I mentioned earlier, with Rockstar coming into the picture in August of 2023, that all completely changed with a snap of their fingers. This past October, CFX released a statement saying that we cannot allow custom assets or mods that infringe third-party IPs. Real-world brands, unique vehicle designs, and 3D software models are generally protectable under trademark or copyright. If you use any of these from another game without permission, this could result in claims against your server by both the car company and the game developer. And then they go on to describe how modders can use different ways to have their own unique vehicles and clothing brands in their own servers. Now because of this, it changes the roleplay experience tremendously. The main reason why is because it won't feel as authentic. Instead of seeing a Hellcat coming down the street, you're gonna see a buffalo that looked like it came straight out of Benny's auto shop. And the thing that makes RP servers so immersive and such a great experience is that people fully invest themselves into this character. Or in other words, as most people say, they live their 9-to-5 lives inside of this GTA game. Bruh. One of the biggest servers known as RSM Free Roam was loaded with all these different type of mods, going from vehicles to clothing to player models from other games. But as of 2 weeks ago, they decided to completely wipe all of that out. And the community did not like that at all. A lot of people were commenting that they were done with the server, and correct me if I am wrong, but it seems that the amount of players that are playing now compared to what was before this announcement, there is a huge change there. It's not like they had much of a choice here anyways. I mean, it's either keep your community happy and then have the server last for whatever little time it has left because it will get banned, or take away the assets, lose some players, and still have all the hard work that you put in over the years stay on the platform. One thing to note too is that most of these developers work for free, and this server was completely free to the whole community. Of course, they have their things that are exclusive to paid memberships, but most of the assets that were on this that were accessible to the community was amazing. I even made a video on this recently which you can watch right here, right before everything changed. I mean, honestly, this was one of my personal favorite lobbies. It was just a lobby where it was like GTA Online, except you can have every car that you want to use. You can be whoever you want to be. You don't necessarily have to role play. This is what I believe was the true way to experience GTA Online on the PC. But all of that's gone now thanks to the fear that Rockstar instilled to all these modders. And it doesn't end there, because you would think that a GTA 4 map map on the FiveM servers would be okay, right? You know, Rockstar owns it and now they're all buddy-buddy with FiveM, and maybe they're like, okay, well, you can use our previous assets on this game as well. Yeah, no. Even though GTA 4 is Rockstar owned, it has its own licenses and copyrights to that specific title, so therefore you cannot use it on FiveM in any way at all. CFX even went the distance to include this on the same community tab from earlier, stating that you cannot import the map from GTA 4, Red Dead Redemption, or any other games into their servers. We do not support combining IP or assets from other games into FiveM, regardless of whether or not it was developed by Rockstar or someone else. So as you can see, this has all just become a huge headache. I mean, Rockstar, a company with so much money, when does the greed stop? So now what can Rockstar do to outweigh all the negatives? How can they help improve the FiveM experience that we all love? Initially, when this ownership was first announced, most people saw this as a major upside and immediately thought, yes, finally, Rockstar is with us. They are with the community. The company that was previously banning people permanently for doing even the slightest adjustment to their game is now approving of these mods, and hopefully with all the money that Rockstar is bringing in, and it's going to bring in with GTA 6, they can help provide improvement on mechanics and performances in the roleplay world. I mean, at least that's what they said they were gonna do when they announced the partnership with CFX, but even just this small thing can help advance the FiveM experience in such a huge way. I mean, we all know how glitchy and slow these servers can get, especially when it comes to all the rendering and advancement. It's just all on a game engine that wasn't prepared for it, so you can't really blame them. Another thing to add on is making the FiveM servers accessible to consoles would be a huge upside for Rockstar. The reason why the GTA 5 category is still popular on streaming websites, social media pages, and YouTube is because of FiveM, and including those who don't have the ability to purchase a PC would make the amount of concurrent players even higher. But even with how good all of this sounds, it can still be a negative effect to Rockstar, because now you have a game that is competing directly with GTA Online. I mean, think about it. Why would you want to play the regular GTA Online when you can have a better performing and more accessible experience playing the FiveM servers? And as bad as this may sound, I think the solution to keep Rockstar happy in this situation is to add monetization. Rockstar adding purchases and further expanding on the GTA Plus membership by making these things accessible only through it would definitely help them out tremendously. But it also does destroy the FiveM community, as most of these things were free for the most part. The freedom of developers who make these servers would be restricted even further, especially when it comes to their whitelisting procedure. Like, what happens then? How much of a part do these modders have now when it comes to this? What are their profits looking like after Rockstar takes its cut? These are some of the many issues that FiveM is now facing with the new Rockstar ownership, and it will undoubtedly change the experience as we once knew it completely. What do you guys think though? Let me know down in the comments how you think it's all gonna play out. Do you think this is a major upside or downside for the future of the FiveM community? Make sure to smash that subscribe button for some more GTA content in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.